Hello, seventh grade. This is Ms. Erin coming to you from the IMC with just a few things that are going on this month. I'm going to start by saying, yes, we are almost halfway through this year. And of course, when that happens, we've been chugging along, people have been checking out, and many students now have 4 books on their account. So take a minute, maybe sometime this week, and see if there's any books you can renew, any books that you can return, just to kind of keep the system moving forward. Well, one of the things I wanted to talk to you this week about is a couple opportunities. The first is that the Maud Hart Loveless, which is our Minnesota Book Award for grades 3 through 8, is coming to a close at the end of March. We are one of the only state, well, we are the only state of all the 50 states that asks the students to pick the best book in Minnesota. So every state has a best book in this age range, but we're the only ones that really want you to have a voice, the students. So this year, these are the 10 nominated books. And you might recognize some of these books from being part of Bob, maybe in previous years. They might have been part of Bob this year, but all 10 of them have been popular books. To be able to vote at the end of March, you only have to read 3 of the books. So take a look. This could include, you could have read it last year. You could have had a teacher read it out loud. You can go onto Mac and Via and listen to it as an audiobook or read it as an ebook. But all you need to do is have read 3 by the end of March, and you can have a voice in naming the best book in Minnesota. And so I'll kind of touch base with the class again on that last week and see if anybody wants to take advantage of the voting process. The other thing that's going on here in the IMC is that February is I Love to Read Month. And most of the middle schools in the district are hosting a bookmark challenge. So I have the bookmarks, blank bookmarks that you can pick up in the IMC. I will toss a few of the empty or the blank bookmarks in your teacher's mailbox as well. You can pick one of those up and you're going to design kind of an I love to read type of bookmark. And we're going to try to pick 2 6th grade, 2 7th, and 2 8th grade winners. We're going to send them off to the print shop to have them professionally printed and then use those as our bookmarks for the rest of the year. If you are a creative person, I would challenge you to pick up a blank piece of cardstock for this challenge, design one, hand it in to either Ms. Schaitza or myself by February 28th, and we're going to make those decisions. Don't forget to put your name on. I would encourage you to put your name on the front so that when you see the bookmarks around the school, it's kind of advertising that you are the artist of that. So here's a couple examples of ones that we've got already. We have some awesome bookmarks that have been turned in. But I really want something from 7th grade. So I'm a little low on 7th grade. I've got 8th grade and I've got 6th grade. And notice how they did put their name here on the bottom. Finally, since February is I Love to Read Month, my table in the IMC is going to have romance books. You'll know that you're looking at a romance if you see the red heart sticker on the spine. A couple of my favorite romances. This is probably my second favorite romance in the whole library, The Supervillain and Me. It is about a girl whose brother is a superhero, but she falls for the supervillain. And this one I just read, another great romance. We've got the boy. He's had a horrible snowmobiling accident and has lost both of his legs. And the girl in the story has a special medical condition where all of her hair has fallen out, and they kind of get together. I will say that this is definitely a seventh or an eighth grade read, sort of just a heads up for the content. February is also African American History Month. And I have on top of one of my bookshelves all books that kind of relate to that. For you graphic novel fans, this is the award-winning March trilogy, and so that one's awesome, as well as the brand new And We Rise, the Civil Rights Movement in Poems. So that is a novel in verse. And both of them deal with the March on Washington in the 1960s. Both awesome reads. They're available right now, but if they end up getting checked out, don't forget you can always put a book on hold. So I hope to see you in the IMC, making a bookmark, checking out the romance, finding a book that's awesome for African American History Month, and I will be seeing you soon. Thanks.